Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Larry Bird.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
Here are the starters for Las Vegas. Thompson is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Barrett at the shooting guard position. We've got Bird, Alex Caruso out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Duren in at the 5. So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Şengün. Here's Bird. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Caruso against Barrett. Here's VanVleet. Out to Bird. Pass to Caruso. Here's Şengün. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Now here's Barnes. Off target with his 3. Thompson against VanVleet. Here's Bird. Drilled from 11 feet out. Bird's got his second basket of the night.
You can fully rely on VanVleet to make a high IQ play at all times.
Barrett kicks to Thompson. Here's Johnson. Out to Thompson. Lots of room. Count it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Johnson. His last outing with 20 points. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Drummond. And this game is tied up now.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
VanVleet finds Bird. Right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Las Vegas trails by 3. Here's Johnson. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Johnson, the pass to Drummond. On the wing, Johnson, covered by VanVleet. Barrett for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Barrett's got 5 now.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for Drummond. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
You know, for Las Vegas, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Now here's Van Vliet. Something on the board. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So we'll see Jalen Duren go to the line here. Jeremy Grant picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Line for one, Jalen Duren.
Man, Team Larry Bird right now is physically manhandling Team Showtime. It hasn't paid off yet too much in the way of points, but they're getting all the rebounds, all the loose balls. And the size of Team Larry is really making a difference. We'll see if this happens as the game goes on, though.
Now Johnson. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
Very dangerous.
No offensive rebounds.
That open, lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's a three-point game. Here's Bird. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Caruso. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. They get it again.
Team Larry Bird is just out.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second.
Team Larry Bird right now is manhandling Team Showtime.
Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Las Vegas. Very strong season.
Showtime has never been out-rebounded like this, guys.
Top of the conference, and right now they're in first place.
This front line from Team Larry Bird is giving them fits.
And you know, for Las Vegas, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
They timed up the layup perfectly.
Magic and Bird matched up.
Saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should
Showtime!
Everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile.
And that's where Showtime can get the advantage. Getting out and streaking, taking advantage of their superior speed.
Up on social media.
Nice.
We got a ball game here in Boston.
TNT 5G's playing camp.
The number one seed. Home court throughout the playoffs on the line tonight. If Team Larry can't find a way to win this game. Bird!
Bird's got 6 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance.
Here comes Magic.
From the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Magic! Responds!
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Van Vliet outside. Duren sets the screen for Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. This team is firing on all cylinders with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013.
Magic can take Van Vliet every time.
Wins. How many more wins will they be able to string
No
together?
way can Van Vliet guard Magic Johnson. No chance.
They can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
Here's Caruso. After Magic Johnson's bucket, clock is at 3.
Here they come.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Oh, my God. Showtime. What was that? 360 layup. He threw that from the half-court line almost. But I'll tell you one thing. Showtime superior speed versus Team Larry superior strength and size.
Greg, in the second half of the season, what do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
But neither team has gotten an advantage in the points. We're tied.
Into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
We're going to move Magic up front to help out on the boards. Gonna bring in Drummond. Excuse me, Middleton.
So for Las Vegas, Chris Middleton's checked in for Barnes, and it's Ellis in for Grant.
And he will draw the defensive matchup with Larry Bird. Middleton will. And he's finding out right now it's not going to be easy.
Van Vliet up top to the paint and stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Johnson.
Magic
all alone.
showcases on Bird.
Johnson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Magic
Now
on Bird.
He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock.
Wants to post up Şengün. Does it. Bird putting moves on Magic. And putting the ball in the basket.
And drops. Bird's got 8 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it
Magic.
gets, but just one of many.
Comes right back and answers.
Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And let's get your guys taken.
And in comes
for Las Vegas.
Ben Simmons, who most likely will draw the defensive responsibility on Magic Johnson.
Whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Magic scoring a lot more tonight than usual.
Defense into offense tonight.
8 points, 2 assists.
Capitalizing on the other end.
39% in the early minutes of this game.
Bird up and down, open. Bird open.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Team Larry Bird not going to the post-ups right now.
For Johnson. First in rebounding, first in assists, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
I think Team Bird is letting our man Thompson off the hook without posting him up with Şengün or Duran.
What a tremendous feat.
Because Thompson's playing up front.
Outside, Barrett. Over in the corner, Ellis. And stolen by Simmons. Bird kicks to Simmons.
Oh, Bird just had to switch out on Bird. Bird just running around. A pavilion screen for Bird, man.
Johnson against Bird. 6 to shoot from 8. He squares up.
Larry Bird.
He's got 10. Las Vegas is gone. 1 of 3
Just
from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Oh!
And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious.
Thompson just blew by Şengün.
Fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And the home team has
The
possession.
team speed is making a
They trail
difference.
by 3. And this matchup with Las Vegas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Clock at 6. Şengün passes to Christie. 14 feet away. No good.
Here they come.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Simmons passes to Şengün. Simmons against Ellis. Stolen by Magic. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Intercepted. Christie against Ellis. Christie kicks to Simmons. Here's Christie. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Duran. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Beautiful play by Larry Bird.
A lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Johnson outside. Outside, Barrett. That's it.
Magic responds. Finds his teammate.
Third bucket of the night.
This is as good
Larry
as it
Bird
gets
and Magic Johnson going tit for tat out here.
shooting the basketball.
Pass to Şengün.
Now they're posting up. Now they're going in the post.
Şengün, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Here's Christie. The putback. Duran. Great positioning on the putback. Las Vegas leading by 4. Here's Johnson, kicks it out to Ellis. And another three for Las Vegas.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 10. Rebound by Johnson. Pass to Barrett. A beautiful reverse layup. And now a 9-point Las Vegas lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Screen by Bird. Simmons finds Bird. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he can't get the first one.
Larry Bird missing a free throw for the first time in a long time. That's his first miss in like a month and a half. Is the pressure of this game getting to Larry? Bowl in now. Team Bird gets even bigger.
Good on the second free throw. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ellis with it. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A solid passer.
Middleton.
But it's really scoring. Middleton,
Highly skilled one-on-one player. Very difficult for Bowl to stay with him. The golden ace
for Middleton.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Şengün. Christie kicks to Simmons. Inside, here's Bowl. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Larry Bird comes to the rescue.
From the last game has carried over.
Magic
here tonight.
finds his man, and he hits! Oh my God! This is high-level basketball, y'all.
What a way to finish up the quarter.
Magic with the cross-court pass after Larry with the fade away from the post.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Las Vegas.
Oh, my God.
Quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Well,
I'll tell you one thing, though. Team Showtime started out slow, but they ended up putting
the second quarter of action. Plenty of
a
basketball
39-point. Showtime put up a 39-point quarter with having only 15 points, I believe, with 7 minutes or 6 minutes to go in the quarter. That's insane. That's what you call explosive offense. they had like 15 points for like 7 minutes or 6.5 minutes to go in the quarter, and they ended up with 39. Yikes. All right, we're going to go to our bench here. Clarkson's going to come in. We're going to bring him up there. Power forward for Middleton. Duncan Robinson. Magic's going to get a break because he needs it, because he really, man, him and Bird went to war in that quarter, man.
But this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Clarkson. Chris Middleton is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Ellis, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Simmons dishes to Reddish from deep. They get the rebound. Here's Şengün. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Kicks it out to Ellis. A three-pointer, no good. Shooting a meager 37% for the game. And taken away by Ellis. Clarkson goes in. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ellis has got 5 now.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
Simmons, a screen on Robinson. Reddish the pass to Simmons. Şengün with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 15. And here's Middleton. He had 15 points last outing. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Reddish. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted
it's
to
the speed.
accomplish.
Right now, it's the speed, guys.
Staff has been happy with how well
Team Bird is not capitalizing on their superior inside.
As a cohesive unit.
And the speed and transition is killing them.
Simmons. Ball, a screen on Ellis. To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Middleton. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the
right now. This is pitch and catch right now, guys. Showtime is taking over this game, and Team Bird wants to talk it over. Man, this team changes hands so fast. This team is built for speed. I've always said the thing about sports, man. You want to bet on one thing in sports, bet on speed. Every time. I'll take speed every time.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And you take a look at this home team. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently 1st place in the standings. And guys showing no signs of letting up. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Fader on the way, and there's Wagner on the assist from Van Vliet.
He's a gifted passer. You can just see how much Van Vliet values sharing the ball.
Clarkson passes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. Gotten off to a rough start here in the 2nd quarter, going just 1 for 5. Van Vliet kicks to Caruso. Wagner, a screen on Middleton to the middle, kicks it out to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Over Ellis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
Showing off his touch. Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drummond finds Robinson. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wagner outside. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Ellis the pass to Robinson. Middleton outside. Pass to Ellis. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Wagner. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Bowles setting the pick for Caruso. And the three ball is good. Caruso's got 6.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him. Outside Robinson. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Wagner. Another miss by Middleton. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Wagner.
And how about the offense? Rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Caruso. Las Vegas again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Van Vliet looking around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Ellis outside. Three-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball inside. Defended by Drummond. And it's Caruso.
Hey, JR. Hey, JR, you might want to stay for this one, bro. This is Bird and Magic. This is the big one. This is for home court throughout the playoffs, man. You might want to stay for this one.
For the key. Goes back up. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Ball.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
Clarkson outside. To the paint. Here's Middleton. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Caruso against Clarkson. And finished off by Wagner.
Caruso knows how to manipulate a defense. That's a nice dish right there.
And
right now we're seeing both benches doing the dirt.
You know, a trend that's
But the stars are coming in. Showtime's bench went to work, but Team Larry Bird's bench came in there and gave him some good minutes.
Yeah, and I think
because Showtime is getting ready to blow this thing wide open, man. You got to give it to Larry Bird's bench, man. They came in, did a job. to keep this thing within striking distance.
On their side.
But here come the runners. Here come the Greyhounds.
It's a completely new group for Las Vegas.
Here come the
A
Greyhounds.
chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Johnson dishes to Grant. And yes, it's good. Grant's got his second bucket.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the
Showtime with their new Golden Age jerseys tonight. That's how big the game was.
Outside, Simmons.
They mean business.
Pass to Christie. Simmons with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Bird can't hit.
Here they come.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up.
Here they come.
Las Vegas. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul.
And you can see that the speed of Showtime is wearing on the bigs of Team Larry Bird. Jalen Duren, as athletic as he is, he cannot run with Jeremy Grant. He just can't.
Right, the officials were all
At
over.
center.
They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage.
And you can see on his face. A flagrant. That was a flagrant. Even more than my point. Even more than my point. The frustration.
First free throw is good.
And the
frustration.
of athleticism and defense.
A flagrant foul
is superb. A guy who you can
by Jalen Duren from the frustration.
That's also
By having to compete with this fast break.
Here's Johnson. He's got 9. Grant with the screen on Simmons. Floats it up for Grant.
And then even more.
pick and roll with Grant. You have to respect.
Salt in the wound.
So that really opens.
Oh
things
my
up
gosh,
for
Showtime here in Boston. Magic Johnson, 9, 7, and 9 here before half.
Long range.
What's Bird going to do about it?
Simmons.
Simmons!
Slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
They just got too much speed, the edges, man.
Las Vegas shoot their 6th. And
Once you isolate the forwards, it really showcases the speed difference. Once you isolate the forwards and the center position, that's why Team Bird has got to post up Showtime more and slow this game down and take advantage of their superior side.
Şengün's checked in for Wagner. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here.
I want to take this chance to ask everyone, if you're enjoying what you see, please give the stream a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We got more where it's coming from. The battle for home court throughout the playoffs right now. Bird! Couldn't get it.
Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
A casual fast break,
By Johnson.
leading to a three-point shot by Harrison Barnes.
So active.
Şengün could not get out there.
44% from the floor since we began the second quarter.
Bird.
Las Vegas
Here comes
leading by
Showtime.
18. Johnson kicks to Grant. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Oh, he missed that.
It's stolen by Duren. Bird.
Here comes Bird.
And now by Barnes.
Trying to take the game over.
Baseline. Bird
Can't do it.
hit.
They're on their heels here in Boston.
They're on a 13-4 run right now. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Showtime.
The scoring trend
I'm telling
over the
you.
last several months for Amen Thompson.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger
Showtime is just so fast.
Continue to get better.
They get in and out of there quick and action so fast. It's insane.
Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 or 6 from long range. Pass to Reddish. Duren with the screen on Barrett. A shot by Reddish, no good. Las Vegas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And that one's good, Barnes.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Şengün with the ball.
They waited too late. They should have started the game doing that.
Şengün's got his first bucket in this one.
Now you got a big lead, a deficit.
School versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Oh my God!
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission.
The racehorses.
124 left to play here in the half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Duran finds Bird.
Bird.
And his offensive struggles continue.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Barrett the pass to Grant. Johnson surveying the floor. Out to Thompson. Defense that time from Duran.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Simmons. Back to Reddish. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Some solid defense from Grant.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird. .23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that one is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Simmons dishes to Reddish. Pass to Simmons. Bird way outside. Can't drop the tough three-point. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Las Vegas
Team Showtime just took over.
It's time now to go courtside as we
71 points to 46. Most of it in transition.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a strong first half for you guys defensively. What has worked at that end?
We're trying to be active. You know, this is a very good team. They've been shooting the ball really well from three, so we're just trying to run them off the line.
So far, so good. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts.
Now remember, after this game,
that would be their best.
Team Larry Bird, then the venue changes.
Best laid play.
There'll be a day off, and then they go to Nevada to play.
And
against Team
now at that
Showtime.
First half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the home team.
Look at that, how slow they are to get out and
Where's
challenge
the
the shooters.
fluidity? I see no sense of urgency. And those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa. Let's take a step back.
The starting unit from Showtime just seems to be...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to
Magic's
resume.
outplaying Bird. He's outplaying him. But the real problem is the teammates. They're just killing him in transition. And Team Bird is not posting up as much. It's too late. Now you have to put your best defensive unit out there now to get back in the game.
RJ Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Fred VanVleet. Bird is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Duran in at the 5, down low. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet against Johnson. They grab their own miss. Pass to Caruso. Back to Şengün. Over Thompson. Kept alive. Here's Bird. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Larry Bird taking 2
Free throw good. Bird. Bird hits them both. Here's Johnson. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Magic Johnson is out there with Barrett. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Grant. And it's Thompson in at the power forward. Caruso looking for an opening. And the shot goes in. Caruso's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets to go.
Johnson kicks to Barrett. Thompson passes to Barrett. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Shot clock at 5. Back to Grant. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Grant's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Bird. Here's Durant. Pass to Caruso. Thompson against Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Barnes grabs the miss.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Grant kicks to Johnson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 11 points in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Durant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
3rd personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. Andre Drummond's checked in for Las Vegas. Chris Middleton comes in for Harrison Barnes. He hits the 2nd from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson draws the double. The shot by Middleton, wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Never gives up. That's who Caruso is. He will continue to fight inside.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And this now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. You look at Johnson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
It's what makes him such a potent offensive presence. On nights when he gets hot, there is no way to guard him.
To the wing on the left. During the pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They get it back. Out to Barrett. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Duran with the screen on Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now let's take a moment to get your... guys take on the scoring zone for Las Vegas.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Ellison for Drummond. Down low, Thompson. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Scooped up. Bird finds Şengün. Out to Bird. Second chance shot. And the bank shot is good. Bird's got 17 now.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Van Vliet outside. And he hits the jumper for 2. 14 points for him.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Vliet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
It's Thompson off the drive.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Christie, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. It's leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Christie, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Johnson kicks to Thompson. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet passes to Bird. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 14. Bird left side. Pass to Duran. There's the lob to Duran. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Bird against Barrett. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Las Vegas leading by 18. Johnson attacking, out to Thompson. And it's It's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Thompson with it. Duran picks him up. Offensive rebound. Out to Barrett. Money from the wing. 25 points for R.J. Barrett.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Van Vliet against Ellis. Out to the right wing. Bird outside. Up top, Şengün. Ellis against Van Vliet. Pass to Bird. Here's Christie. It's Duran, top of the key. From downtown, the rebound by Johnson. Johnson's lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Van Vliet. Duran down low. Johnson's there. Van Vliet wide open. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team. Bull, Lawrence Wagner. Ben Simmons.
Las Vegas leading by 19 points. Johnson with the bounce pass. For 3, Barrett. Simmons with the defensive effort. Gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Beverly the pass to Christie. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Bull, a screen on Barnes. Simmons inside. Covered by Barnes. Shot clock at 2 to end the drought. A rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Launches a 3. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
To the inside. And he can't bank that one in. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Simmons kicks to Beverly. Pass to Bull. Over Ellis. Bull can't hit.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wagner with a screen for Simmons. That one's not going to go. And here's Las Vegas. They're on an 11-3 run. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Barnes. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Man, Team Larry Bird gonna have to talk about some things because this has been embarrassing. They have just been complete. Look at this. Wagner thinks the play is done. He's okay. It's out. My job's over. No, it's not. He doesn't even see it. Wait, what? Huh? Hey. Scoosh. Jeez, man. They are.
Barnes has got 13 points.
Wow.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pass to Christie. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on a break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so it's Las Vegas with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot.
The team speed. That's what the difference is. They can't handle the speed. If Team Bird doesn't come out and post up early and they get into a battle of shooting from outside, they're not going to win. Because they're just going to get too many fast break points.
Tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy.
All right, let's go ahead and get some substitutions in here because this one's pretty much over. Let's go ahead and get to the bench. Let's get Boucher in there, get Clarkson some minutes. Let Middleton coming out there and hold it down. They have run Team Bird off of the floor tonight, man. It was close at first, but then it's just like at the beginning of the game, it was like 15-15 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. And from that point on, they exploded and ended the quarter with 39 points. It was insane. It was insane. This team can open up like no one you've ever seen. Okay, we got Ellis, we got Clarkson, Middleton, Olenek, and we got Drummond. I'll bring Boucher in there.
Any players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch.
So it's looking like Team Larry Bird
stranger things have happened.
Can get home court throughout the Eastern Conference playoffs, but not the finals.
Then it's Patrick Beverman, and it's Bull in its center. Down low, stolen. And here they come. Here's Christie. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Over to the wing. Olenek dishes to Clarkson. Trains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Christie. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter. Ellis with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here is Olenek. Here's Middleton, and Bull pulls it down.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Pass to Beverly. Simmons, a screen on Ellis. Beverly for three. Boucher with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Middleton against Wagner. Middleton can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Clarkson outside. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Clarkson. Christie against Ellis. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Beverly, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Bull right now is taking advantage of Olynyk. He's killing Olynyk in transition. He's going to stop that right now. Bring back in Jeremy Grant.
He's checked in for Las Vegas. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Team foul.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
And Grant drops them both. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Bird right side. And ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Grant. Now Boucher. Ellis right side. Shoots over Caruso. Las Vegas again missing.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
There's the lob to Duran. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to Ellis. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Shoots. Bird can't hit. Las Vegas leading by 21. Clarkson finds Grant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now Caruso. Bird outside. Fires from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Boucher sets a screen for Middleton. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Şengün with a screen on Ellis. For 3, Van Vliet. The rebound by Grant.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Boucher sends it back. Floats it up for Grant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A wing who can elevate, get Grant the ball anywhere close to the rim, and he knows what to do with it.
Gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Van Vliet outside. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Over Middleton. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
Alperen Şengün. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. So it's Las Vegas now. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
No good on that one.
And, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
And the second free throw, good. And the home team has possession. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot's good by Duren.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target from three-point range. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. It's stolen by Barrett. And they're on the break. And here's Barnes for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Ring shot on the way. Bird can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. It's stolen by Duren. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Caruso kicks to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Johnson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Doing it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Duren up top. Pass to Şengün. Now Caruso. Duren with a screen on Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Shooting one.
Las Vegas leading by 18. Johnson outside. Nobody near Barnes. Las Vegas again missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
No good from Bird.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And that one's good, Barnes. And Las Vegas leads by 20. 40% from the field. Şengün passes to Bird. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Bird's got 26 points. Out to Barrett. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Van Vliet. And Duran slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
For 3, Barrett. Duran pulls it in. Van Vliet against Johnson. Inside. Duran. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Las Vegas.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Johnson.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Out to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bird with the tip. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Caruso. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And Caruso is a tough player. He's someone that's never going to back away from contact.
And he makes the first.
Caruso taking 2 shots.
And so Caruso nails both of them. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Van Vliet. Barnes dishes to Middleton. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Middleton. From the baseline. Johnson, good.
Magic Johnson.
And Las Vegas leads by 12. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Olden and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
And there you have it, folks. I think that just about solidifies it for Team Showtime to have home court throughout the playoffs. Their winning streak now goes to 27 in a row, but more importantly, they have beaten Team Larry Bird on their home floor. But in the next game coming up here in 24 hours, it will switch. Boston will then go to Las Vegas, and Vegas will be home for that game coming up here right after this one. But let's take a look at some of the statistics here. And what we saw was, guys, you'll never see 27 offensive rebounds and you lose. That's insane because they didn't shoot a good percentage. They shot too many three-pointers, for my taste, in my opinion. They took 25, but most of their shots came off second chance attempts. But Showtime is so quick to react defensively, you don't get the same looks that you get against everybody else because they're so athletic and long. However, we saw that Showtime cannot keep them off the glass. They totally dominated the rebounds by Team Larry Bird. But once it got into the open court, it was all she wrote. It just jumps out at you. I mean, Showtime is like 2 steps faster than Team Larry Bird, particularly at the forward and center spots. So it's going to be a problem to Team Bird. I don't expect Bird to shoot that bad. Bird shot the worst I've seen him shoot all season long. He won't shoot that bad again. Promise you that. He won't shoot that bad again. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the team performances. Bird went 11 for 29, 1 from 3. He went 1 for 3 from downtown, 12 rebounds. Duran with 19 rebounds. It was a good all-around team performance. They just didn't get the offense. I thought this is the problem. Van Vliet, come on, man. 21 shots. Yeah, he went. It's almost like he saw Magic Johnson and said, you know what? Let me test myself. You know, he saw Magic and, you know, he got off the game plan. Feed the post, bro. Feed the post. Run, pick, and roll. Get Bird the ball. He took 21 shots. Those shots should have been going to Bowl, Şengün, Wagner. Hell, even Caruso. Van Vliet, man. He went into business for himself tonight, and that was smart basketball. Meanwhile, Showtime just, look at this. This is just getting out and running. Easy shots. R.J. Barrett, 11 for 14, 6 of 9 from downtown. Most of it was in transition. Thompson, transition points. Harrison Barnes, transition mostly in wide open threes. Grant just getting out and running. I think Grant had an amazing dunk in the first quarter where he just took off like the foul line looked like. He just took the ball and just glided. I think they might show it in the highlight package. Let's go to it real quick. They might show the dunk. He just took off and glid up the lane. It was insane. Hopefully they'll show it. Nah, they don't. Well, I'll go look for it. I want you guys, in case those that may have came in late. It was in the first quarter, I do so believe. Or second quarter then, man. Second quarter, probably. No. I think I went Jeremy Grant. Maybe did I go past it? There it is. It's got to be it right here. This right here. Looks like the guy, yeah, you can see it developing right here. You can see he's already getting the steps together. Lane's wide open. He's getting ready just to take off. Bro, he just took the ball and just did a Dr. J. If you had saw that at full game speed, man, it was insane. Go back and push the video back and go back and watch that highlight, because that was, at game speed, it was insane. Because they were just coming in so fast, and he just took the ball and just glid up the lane. It was insane. But yeah, let's take a look at Larry Bird's highlights. Bird get on the glass, offensive glass, tough shots. They murdered the rebounds. They just couldn't do anything with it after they got done. Bird has some nice assists too that they're not showing. Look at that shot. Boom. Yeah, but Van Vliet, man. Van Vliet, to me, he's the one that... Van Vliet's got he might not start the next game. He might not, because if you're gonna take, you need to be getting that ball in the Şengün. For Şengün to only get 8 touches when you have a mismatch against Thompson, that's unforgivable. Ball 8 touches, but you got 21 shots. No, that's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work. If anyone's gonna shoot that many times, it's gonna be that man, the Bird man. Shoot. Let's take a look at Magic here. Magic just taking a mismatch. Duran cannot hold him. At that point, Magic's playing center. At that point, he had to put Magic at center to help out on the rebounds, destroying Van Vliet in the post. Magic just everywhere on the glass. He got most of all the rebounds. He had to, because nobody else could get a rebound. Between Duran, Şengün, and Bird, no one could outfight him except for Magic. Magic had 18 rebounds. I think our second closest rebounder was Drummond. And think about it. Team Larry Bird is so good rebounding wise. They kept Drummond off the glass. That's pretty amazing, because Drummond's one of the better rebounders in the NBA, and they just neutralized him. So, but that's the story here. Let's move on to the next game, as it will be right after that, 1 day of rest, and then they're on the road. Showtime and Team Bird rematch. And this is the one Team Bird needs to get desperately, because if they don't get this game, if they don't find a way to beat Showtime this time, because now you're in a situation where you're 2.5 games behind Team Showtime for the league's best record. The chances of you catching them the way that they're playing, keep in mind, they're on a 28-game winning streak right now. They're within, I believe, check my math here, I think they got 4 games to go to get the NBA record. No, I believe they got 5 more games, and they'll tie the record for the most games run in the world. That's 33 straight games. Excuse me, 33 straight games of all time. The all-time streak. That was set by the 1972 Lakers, led by Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, Gil Goodrich. Pat Riley was on that team as well. And even if they don't get that streak, they're just going to start another one anyway. Even if you beat them, they're just going to start another one. They're just going to start another streak. I mean, yeah, maybe they don't get the record. Who cares? The point is, you're 2.5 games behind. They may drop a game. They're just going to put together, 9 more games in a row? You're never going to catch them. So, Team Bird, they got to win this next game to have any shot of getting that home court advantage in the finals, if they were to meet. Because let me tell you something, the New York Knicks down here, they're a problem in the Eastern Conference. Nobody's talking about the New York Knicks. The Knicks are a problem. I mean, they're putting up over 118 points a game and holding teams to 108 points a night. They got one of the best defenses in the NBA, and they got one of the best offenses. So the New York Knicks are a problem in the Eastern Conference. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. Team Showtime, 28 games in a row, a record of 52-9. Team Bird licking its wounds, 49-11. Larry Bird, courageous in defeat, but Team Showtime, they're just too fast. They're just too fast. That's what it came down to. When the game got to the open court, Team Larry Bird's superior power and size is a liability when you start talking about transition basketball in the modern era. So we'll have to see what happens in the next game. However, I will say this. Fred Van Vliet taking that many shots hurt Team Larry Bird. They didn't go to Şengün early in the game. You got to go to your post-up guys early in the game. It's like football. You have to start the game early running. You can't start running the ball in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter. It's going to be too late by then to get the running game going. You got to get your running game going in the first quarter. You got to get that post-up game going in the first quarter to get it set in and set the standard. So we'll see what happens in the next game coming up here very shortly on my channel. And if you guys are liking what you're seeing, please go ahead and give this video a like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a minute of the action as the 1986-1987 Magic Johnson in the modern era series continues. Bird going on the road to Las Vegas now. He's going to see a lot of bells and whistles, a lot of lights. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Can Bird bounce back and get his team a win and get back in the hunt for the number 1 seed in the East? And well, they have the number 1 seed in the East, but the number 1 record in the NBA. We'll find out here shortly. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.